Hello traders, my name is Plamen. Again, you are with our weekly forecast for the upcoming week. And after the bankrupt of one of the largest banks in USA, there was some huge movements from Friday, and today they are continuing. So we are gonna be careful about what the things are happening right now. And let's take a look, as usual, what news to expect and when not to trade. Okay, so let's not waste more time, let's begin. Okay, we are gonna start with the news. There was a Fed statement this evening when the markets were open about the situation with this bank, the Silicon Valley Bank. It was, I think, the 16th largest bank in USA, and nothing like that happened in like 15 years. So there are huge movements. We are going to take a look at that. But first, the news. On Tuesday, we have important news for the British pound, the climate count change and the average earnings index plus bonus. And after that, there are very important news about the core CPI for the US dollar and the CPI on monthly and yearly base. On Wednesday, there are again important news for the US dollar, the retail sales, the PPI on monthly basis, the retail sales and the crude oil inventories. Also later that day, we have the GDP, the gross domestic product for the New Zealand dollar. And after that, there are news for the unemployment change for the Australian dollar. In Thursday, there are a lot of important news. They are gonna start with the US dollar, which is the building permits and the initial jobless claims, also the Philadelphia Fed manufacturing. You have to be careful with the currency pairs with the US dollar. And 1 hour after that, there are the news for the euro, the deposit facility rate, the ECB marginal leading facility, and the interest rate decision. The expectations are that the European Bank will increase the interest rate with 0.5 points from 3% to 3.5%. This is a huge increasement, so we have to be careful. Later that day, there will be a press conference and the president will speak. Also, on Friday, there is gonna be the CPI for the euro, and the expectations are that the inflation rate is gonna be the same, but we are gonna see. Okay, let's move now to the charts and let's see what we can expect for the upcoming week. Let's start again with the euro dollar. First, let's take a look what we thought it's gonna happen the previous week. Okay, so last week the price was over here. Yeah, just like here. We thought that some kind of triangle may happen, and there were two possible ways. We thought that the price probably can reach this point of interest and to make a new movement, because if the price break this trend line, it will make a down movement. The other option was from here the price to start to going up right now. Well, the price reached the point of interest, there it is, and then started to make an up movement. Now, for the next week, what we can expect after this huge impulse wave, there is a possibility the price to make a retracement. It already started to make this retracement, and there are two options here. The first one is the price to make a pushback from some of the levels of Fibonacci or even the trend line. This one, the daily trend line. there's gonna be a fourth consecutive point on this trend line. You can see it. The other option is, here we have very good demand zone, and if the price makes a deeper correction, probably it will break this daily trend line with just a week, and if it push back from the demand zone, we are gonna expecting a new bullish movement. First to this daily level. This is very strong daily level. It is possible to be a weekly level as well. We are gonna see. There's the expectations for the euro dollar. Let's move to pound dollar. And let's see what we expected last week. Okay. This is Monday. Okay, the price was, let me just take a look. This is on 4-hour time frame. Yeah, the price was over here. Here we had a trend line which we don't need it anymore, and we said that if from here the price can make another down movement, and then from the level to make new bullish impulse wave. The other option was to break the trend line to test it and then to go up again. Well, as you see, the price made the bearish movement first, and after that the huge impulse wave upwards. You can see it. Now, what we can expect for the next week is pretty much as the euro dollar. On this huge impulse wave, we are gonna expecting the price to make a retracement, to hit some of the levels of Fibonacci and the trend line again, and to make a new bullish impulse wave. But we are gonna be careful because of the news that are coming. Also, this situation with the Silicon Valley Bank, and we are gonna be very precise what trades we enter in. This is what we can expect. We don't see anything for short positions right now. Let's move to euro to Japanese yen. Let's see what we expected the last week. Just do it like this. Is this euro to Japanese yen? Yes. Well, the price was, let me just check again. Monday. Yeah, over here. This is on 1 hour. Excuse me. Tuesday, Monday. I erased all of that. I don't need it anymore. So Tuesday. Yeah, just like this. Okay, here we said that here we had a very good point of interest. This was on this high over here. And there is a possibility the price first to hit this point of interest, which is on this low. We said that the price can reach this again after this touching the point of interest, and there is a possibility the price first to go down again to take a liquidity and then to go to the upper point of interest? Well, you can see the price started to make an up movement. It hit the point of interest, and after that a very strong down movement happened. This is on 1 hour. Let's take a look on the 4-hour time frame what we can expect for the next week. If we see the price on the daily time frame, we can see that here we have a clear uptrend. We have 1, 2, 3 consecutive points on this daily trend line, and there is a possibility the price to reach it again, to see some confirmation with the candlestick formation and to see a new bullish movement. But here we have a weekly trend line, and if we take a look at the correlation with the pound yen, we can expect that the price, there is a possibility to break the trend line, to make a retest, and then to make a new bearish movement. It's not clear just for now what the price will do, so we are gonna wait. We are not gonna take any positions right now. On the 4-hour is pretty much the same. Here we can see after this triangle the price started to make a down movement. Now it's headed to a point of interest, which is on this low over here, and there is a possibility that the price will break the trend line, reach the point of interest, and then to see a new bullish movement. There is a possibility too. Okay, let's move to pound yen. Let's take a look at the last week, what we expected. Okay, here we had a 4-hour trend line. I erased this trend line, but I'm gonna make it just to show you. Okay. So we said that there is a possibility the price to make a pushback from the trend line and to make a bullish movement. But the other option was the price to make a down movement, to break this trend line, to make a retest, and then to see a new bearish impulse wave. Well, you can see that the price did exactly the second option. It broke the trend line, it returned to test it, and now it's making a new bearish movement. What are the options for the next week? On the daily time frame, we can see that the price is making another point with very good candle on this weekly as descending trend line, and there is a possibility the price to make a down movement, to hit the daily trend line, and to make a new up movement, something like this. We are gonna expect, we are not gonna enter in any trades just for now. As I said, we are gonna wait. If we see it on the 4-hour time frame, we can see that the price, now it broke this daily level, which is on all these highs over here and this low. And now we can use our Fibonacci retracement, just like this. And the other option is, if the price didn't go directly to the trend line, there is a possibility from here to make a retracement to some of the levels of Fibonacci, and then to make the new bearish impulse wave, something like this. This is an option too. We are gonna see it. Let's move to Euro Australian dollar, and let's see the picture from the last week. Yeah, okay. So the price was over here. Here we said that we have a very good trade with very good risk reward ratio, and it hit our take profit with 128 pips. You can see we made this trade we posted this trade in our Telegram group, I mean our Discord community. There it is, Euro Australian dollar. We set the entries, the stop, the losses, and this is our idea. As you see, the price reached the profit and after that made a very strong, huge bullish impulse wave. Later that week, it made a flag, the pattern flag. And now what we can expect for the next week. At this impulse wave, we can see that now the price is reaching level 50 of the Fibonacci retracement. The first option is, if this trend line is strong, it will make a candlestick formation here and we are gonna expect a new bullish impulse wave. The other option is the price to break this trend line and to reach the next 4-hour trend line, which is stronger, something like this, and then to make a new bullish impulse wave. These are the two options for now. We are gonna wait for some confirmation. We don't see anything for short positions just yet. Okay, let's move to pound Australian dollar. Let's take a look at the picture from the last week. Okay, the price was over here. Here also we had a very good trade. I'm gonna show it to you where it was. The trade started from here. I erased it because I don't need it anymore. This was our trade that we expected to happen. From this Fibonacci retracement from 61.8, we expected to reach the level minus 27.2. This was at the swing level, the pushback from the swing level, and at Fibonacci retracement, and look what the price did. Very nice. It hit 375 pips in profit. Later that week we had a triangle form here. It already made its profit. And now, what is the expectation for the next week? On the new Fibonacci, we can expect the price to make something like this, to reach the trend line, to hit some of the levels of Fibonacci, and to make new strong impulse wave upwards. Something like this. Probably first to this level over here, which is a very strong level. You can see a pushback here and here. And the second profit is gonna be to the next daily level, just like this. We don't see anything for short positions right now. You can see the clear uptrend here, so we are not gonna look for any short positions. Let's move to Euro New Zealand dollar. Okay, this was the analysis later, earlier in the day. Let's see the last week what happened. Okay, the price was over here. Here we said that there is a possibility the price to reach this high again, to make a strong bearish movement. Just, I'm gonna let it. Okay, there is a possibility because here we had a very good point of interest on this high over here. It started to make it movement, but then the price returned back and hit our stop loss, which we already moved to entry point to break even, because the price from here, it made around 85 pips and we already secured our trade. So this was our expectation from the last week, to see again a pushback from this trend line, this daily trend line. And let's take a look what we can expect for the upcoming week. Now, at these impulse waves right here, we made our 4-hour trend line, but now we can see that the price is breaking it. So we are gonna wait to see what the price will do, because now it's starting to make a lower low than this one, and we are gonna expect to see something like this, probably a new movement downwards, then some kind of retracement to the level again, and then to the trend line. This is the first option. The second option is from here, if the price makes an engulfing candle, there is a possibility that we'll make a new bullish impulse wave just from here. Now we are gonna wait, because there is 1 hour and 40 minutes till this candle closes, so we are not gonna enter in any trade just yet. The other option is the price, after this reaching this demand zone over here, to make a pushback. It will match with the daily trend line, and to see a new bullish impulse wave just like this. But as I said, at the situations right now, we are gonna wait, and we are gonna be careful in what trades we enter in. Let's move to pound New Zealand dollar, and let's take a look at the picture from the last week. This is the gold spot. Yeah, this is the New Zealand dollar. Okay, as you see, the price was over here. We said that there are two options. Here we had a daily trend line. We said that the price probably will make a retracement from the daily trend line. So this breakout of the trend line, and now it come back to retest it. And we said that there are two options: the price to make a new movement downwards to the level again, and there was second option that the price will reach the point of interest, which is on this high over here, and then to make a new strong bearish impulse wave. Now, what did the price? Well, as you see, it started to make a retracement from this 50 level of Fibonacci, but then later in the week it reached the point of interest, and from this point of interest it first made very good 77 pips, but later, with the news that were coming, the price broke this point of interest. Well, we secured our trade because 77 pips is a good amount of pips, and later that day the price hit our stop loss at break even. And what we can expect for the next week? There is a possibility at this new impulse wave the price to reach first this swing level right here, and to make a pushback from some of the levels, probably 61, I don't know, and to make a consecutive point on this trend line, something like this, and then a new strong bullish impulse wave. The other option is here we have a very good demand zone. Also, the other option is the price to reach the demand zone and then to make a new bullish impulse wave. We are gonna wait, we are not gonna hurry to enter in trades because nothing is ready yet. We are gonna take a look. We don't see anything for short positions yet, so we have to wait. And let's move to the gold. Okay, now you can see that clear impulse wave. This happened only on Friday and today. But let's take a look what we expected the last week. The picture is on 4-hour time frame. It was here on this impulse wave. We expected the price to come back to some of the levels of the Fibonacci and to go upwards. Well, the price didn't do exactly the same. First, it went down to this point of interest right here. It was a very good point of interest, and after this one the price made a very strong 764 pips. This is a very strong impulse wave. Now, what we can expect? Well, we don't know really what is gonna happen. At the strong impulse wave, always there's gotta be some kind of correction or retracement, and probably from here we are gonna see something like this, probably to the swing level or the levels of Fibonacci, and then we can see a new bullish impulse wave. As you know, the gold is like a safety currency when there are some very strong news in the world, something like wars or bankruptcy of banks. We don't know yet. We are not really sure. In the gold versus US dollar, or with the other golds as well, we are gonna take very carefully our trades, and we will not enter in any risky trades. So this is our advice for you. Don't make any trades when there is nothing clear on the market. On the 1-hour time frame, there is nothing interesting here as well. So guys, this was for this week's analysis. I hope you like this video and our analysis. You can check our Telegram and our Discord group. Here we have some mentor trade ideas. You can join. You can see our mentor trade ideas. We have the intraday, we have the swing trade ideas. We don't have a long ideas just for now because we don't see any long ideas yet. Here we have an English chat, Bulgarian chat, we have profit and losses. You can see our customers already make some profits even with the smaller accounts. Here we have some trades. Also here you can see this is Euro to New Zealand dollar. We posted this trade. You can see. Thank you guys. You can find a link to our Discord channel in the link in the description in this video. So guys, thank you for watching and see you next week. Bye bye.